And we are now 21 days until Election Day, with both candidates campaigning in states they need to win.
Democratic presidential nominee Joe Biden in Florida for 2 events, while the president is holding a rally in Pennsylvania.
As to why Pennsylvania and its 20 electoral votes matter so much, we bring in News Nation's national political correspondent Dean Reynolds to explain.
Rob, the president's stop in Johnstown, Pennsylvania tonight is critical to his hopes for re-election because the town and the surrounding region in the state helped carry him to victory 4 years ago.
You elected an outsider as your president to finally put America first. And we did not come this far, overcome this much, and fight this hard only to surrender our country back to the depraved Washington swamp.
In Cambria County, where Johnstown is located, Donald Trump won 67% of the vote in 2016, 76% in nearby Somerset County, and 82% in Bedford County next door. The president went on to win the state by just 0.7 of 1 percentage point. But our News Nation poll last week found him trailing his opponent, Joe Biden, by 5 points now in the Keystone State. So he has to maximize his numbers and his message in the areas that backed him the first time around.
If Biden wins, China wins, all these other countries win, we get ripped off by everybody. If we win, you win, Pennsylvania wins, and America wins. Very simple.
Mr. Biden was in Florida today speaking to seniors about the pandemic and the president's response.
He's never been focused on what matters. He's never been focused on you. His handling of this pandemic has been erratic, just like his presidency has been.
The Democratic presidential nominee was scornful of the president's insistence at a rally last month, before he himself was infected, that the virus affects virtually nobody.
Affects virtually nobody. Quote, just elderly people with heart and other problems. Nobody. Think about that. Who was he talking about when he said it affects virtually nobody? He was talking about America's seniors. He was talking about you.
The president is making up for lost time due to his illness, and he has held 2 big rallies so far this week with more to go, including in Des Moines, where Mayor Frank County told our News Nation station of his misgivings about a large gathering tomorrow night, especially since state health officials say Iowa has just set a new record for coronavirus hospitalizations.
What is a little scary is seeing some of the rallies that have taken place around the country and even at the White House, where A, they're not socially distanced, and B, nobody's masked. And we've seen what I would call almost super spreader kind of events.
At these rallies, the Trump campaign encourages people to wear masks and to socially distance, though pictures of the crowds indicate that advice is often ignored. And the event tomorrow in Des Moines will be a typical Trump rally at an open airport hangar where, according to a campaign spokesman, people will be expressing their First Amendment rights and hearing from the President of the United States. Rob?